Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where last episode our second year of explorations got underway as we got reacquainted with a Garrick Mac 5 years in the future. But being our present, our grown students approached us for many an A support as we continue to check the place out. I'm actually quite surprised there's so many people still here. But that's also going to be because we recruited an absolute ton of people, which is always going to inflate the numbers.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea.
Well, that's fine. Sounds like a lot of trouble there, but that's fine.
Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
Searching for her intensely, are you? So Tef's not in his room.
What?
What? Can I go to the third floor? Oh! Ooh! Hello?
Yeah.
This is Lady Rhea's chambers, is it? What are you doing in here?
I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back.
Look at him now. Grew up to be so tall. Is Tef over here? Dorothea? La 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 la. I can do two.
La, 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 la. Professor, oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
It's the one that la 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 the loudest. La 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 la. See, I could do it too. Interesting to finally be allowed up here. For what reason now? I don't know. Obviously because it was someone's private chambers who no longer resides here. You can also go in that room at the top there. Can I read any more of Daddy's stuff? I feel that would be incredibly important.
Yes.
5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seiros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
No, we don't know what the future brings. We'll do whatever it takes to find her is what you want me to say, though, Steph.
Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength.
And I, in the future, will give you gifts to up our supports together, but not right now. We'll move on to check other rooms, like Hanuman.
What do you say?
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
As long as you're not, tripping me.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
Yes, the time isn't really around any time that we would like time. We don't have time.
My professor, you haven't changed a bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way. Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
We're forever young, are we? Yes, you did not change much. I slept through my demeanor change. Puberty, psh, slept through that. Don't need to bother with that crap. Alright, the library. Let's go over to here and find out what this other quest is, though it looks to me more like... Really? Is this the item we need to pick up? Is it? Is it? Nothing's in the common room. This is where we last saw Hubert, I think.
Yep.
Stand in the corner there, Gilbert. owl feather. So what the hell's this room about? War room meeting with lots of wine.
We have given proper burial to the Imperial soldiers killed in the monastery. The ones who were sent to investigate the thieves. Already, rumors spread that they were utterly annihilated. So regardless of whether there are spies observing us, the Imperial army will know of this soon enough. Your Highness, Dmitri, how could you be so reckless?
Oh, he's a bit nutso currently. We both know that.
I have a request.
Gather the requested resource and deliver them. Resource needs another fruit and 2 cabbages. Do we have them? Quest supply run is done.
Thank you very much.
Looks like we did. So Zonado fruit, not the Monado fruit. Alright, so that's that area checked out. How many more supports do we still have between people for ourselves? Still disappear. So that must be the only one we've got marked on the map still. So let us warp to, yeah, reception hall. And move upwards from there. Hold up, where is Lawrence? Did I miss him? I haven't seen him yet.
Professor.
I've seen many people. There were people missing left, right, and center. So we'll just wait. You never know. Things might pan out. That reveals them at a later date. I don't know. Hopefully, please. Pray, pray.
Right.
Well,
Let me in! Oi! They wrecked something then. So this is where they did their damage.
It seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below. However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back. I hope the monastery can return to normal someday.
Well, they definitely did some damage. What about the outskirts of the place? Let's do the run round. Just reconstruction, scaffolding kind of wood around the place. I'm kind of like, are these the kids grown up? Remember there was always 3 kids getting scolded there? Or is that just the circle of life? There's always 3 people to scold at any one time. Me. They have burned masonry. Oh, here's Dmitri. Dmitri does not talk, he just straightens himself up and then head sinks. I got a cornerstone fragment. A fragment of stone that has existed since the monastery's foundation. It shows the wear of time. Quest complete. In search of renown, we're completely free from any destruction.
Need something?
Something's in my eye. 1,100 points to spend. Where do I spend this at this time? Do I go faith? Because that's what I was kind of training in a little bit.
This one?
Why not?
You're all set.
Any plus points I can get, the better.
See you again soon.
Right, we've got 2 gold statues and 2 not anything statues. I feel like I've gone towards spells a bit too hard. It's nice to actually have a renown that I can spend again. You watching Dmitri from the side? You are.
Hello. I have a request concerning that creature. I can hardly look at the thing in the state it's in. Do something about it.
I'll see what I can do, honestly.
Please do. We tracked the boar for 5 years. I thought he was dead. In the state he's in, he might as well be. He's gotten better at killing people. And in exchange, surrendered what little humanity he had.
Hoo-hoo. Felix does give a crap. Which is good. Well, they didn't blow up the tower. So that's a plus point, I guess. Still choir practice here? Hey, Ignatz.
Oh, Professor. seeing everyone together again, it's like I'm in a dream. I feel it's time for me to forge my own path and find my own place in this world.
Yeah, what about your family? Are they okay?
Yes. They're in the Alliance, but they're merchants, so they have the means to escape if need be.
It's an interesting garb you've got as well. And for that green attire, some motifs on the arms. I like it. I go for it. Yeah, it's cool. One note for the icebox. My hair's longer than it used to be. I don't care much what the guys think, but I'm still curious if it looks good on me. It looked good long. It looked great short. I'll say it looks good long. That satisfied Leonie. I thought it was her. Still gotta get used to, I guess, all these new things. And that is the monastery explored by the look of it. Apart from, of course, Lasifia support. Interestingly, we got that to an A.
Thank you for helping me with my training again today, Professor. I'm gonna keep at it for a while longer, so you go on ahead.
You should get some rest.
I can't. Not when I'm right on the cusp of using my power to greater potential. Surely you yourself are tired. Just don't worry about me, okay? I'm sorry, Professor. It was careless of me to continue, despite how fatigued I clearly was. I probably should have listened to you. Now I've made a mess of things. I can't help but feel the need to rush in all things constantly. You get that way when you realize you haven't got much time.
What do you mean?
13 years ago, House Ordelia was involved in a civil conflict within the Empire. All we did was respond to a call for aid. We weren't involved politically. But once the rebellion was crushed, my family was held responsible for the aid we gave, and the Empire gained some sway over us as a result. At the time, the noble houses of the Alliance took a passive stance. No one lent aid to my family. As a result, some key officials within the family were killed, and people from the Empire were sent to replace them. Among those people were some mysterious mages. They were unsettling, in a word. Skin pale as death. One after another, they captured and imprisoned the children of our household. They began performing terrible rituals on the children, though it's probably more accurate to call them experiments. With the Empire monitoring our every move, my parents could do nothing but watch in horror as all of this unfolded. One after another, the children died, till the only one left was me. You know, my hair wasn't always this color. During their experiments, they'd been doing things with my blood. One morning, I awoke like this. A shock of white hair, all trace of pigment gone. Upon seeing me, the mages were delighted. They realized that their experiments had finally succeeded. Sure enough, they ran a test and saw that two crests coexisted within me. Losing pigment from my hair wasn't the only loss. The mages informed me that my lifespan was now greatly shortened. 5 more years at most. Perhaps less.
How awful.
Shortly thereafter, the mages lost interest in me, and we never saw them in the Ordelia household again. Since all that, our family has been in decline. It's challenging now even to govern our territory. After all my mother and father have suffered, I at least want them to have peace as they grow older. That is all I wish for, but I haven't much time to ensure it comes to pass.
Too soon to give up. I'm a god. Come on. Do I not have the power to increase a lifespan again or something?
It's not like what's been done to me can be undone.
Well, let's try to find a way to undo it. If anyone can undo it, it's probably me.
Professor. The only way I can conceive of would be to remove my crest somehow. But I don't know if that's even remotely possible. Even if it were, I wouldn't be of much use to you and the others without my crest.
We'll find a way.
You sound resolved. I'll allow your resolve to bolster my own. Thank you, Professor.
I mean, the problem seems to be 2 crests, right? So if we remove 1 crest, would you be fine? Well, Cephia is now in an A, which leaves us nicely built up. Everyone is talked to that we could. There's still some, like, people who aren't reached B yet, so we're going to have to start gifting people soon to give us some stuff. Dimitri's support. Dimitri is unable to deepen his bonds right now. Yes, because he'd probably just go, you know, he does play the one-note song currently. Mercedes can have an S. Going to have an S with quite a lot of people, in fact. Dorothea, Ignatz, Setef, Hanneman, oh yeah. Gilbert, Eloise. Gilbert would be a bit odd. Cyril too. That's a bit odd too. Right, so let's spend our points. I think, for the most part, we can just move down and do that quest after all. I think for the most part, we've even got a ton of, like, roster. Well, everyone's kind of motivation is maxed out, is what I'm trying to say. Who wanted this? I can't even remember. Someone who's right here. Was it you? Who actually wanted this stuff? There you are.
Oh, good. Thanks.
I forgot who you were, but, you know. Quest complete. Right, we got a cornerstone fragment. We gave it to him, in fact. So that's that quest done. So now the quests we have are 2 battle quests and 2 weekends with rare beasts. So it obviously seems to sync up in the fact you do 1 battle quest, 1 rare beast quest. And then do the rest after that. So let's look at my goals. The only people that aren't... How did Linhart move so up high up the list here, by the way? I can't actually see Dimitri on the list. So Dimitri's gone from the list, Dadu's gone from the list, and that's what's pushed it so far away by the look of it. That's actually what's going on here. What's interesting? Well, I have enough to teach people on the next thing, so I shouldn't need to do that.
No kidding.
So really, it's about training.
There's so... He was always...
Shall I... Advanced drills. Should I gain some axe skill? Should I gain some bow skill? I mean, really, I should be looking for casters around the place, shouldn't I? Get my faith, etc. So I can get new spells. So people like Mercedes would be pretty good. And obviously this will gain support with them too, if I'm right. Only a good. Casper could teach me some more brawling.
Hey, Paperfest, and off.
I was about to say, I wouldn't be surprised if he could teach me some reason, but no. Do you know what? I'll get my horses to D.
This experience is critical.
For no reason whatsoever. Just to see it as a D. What else are we looking at? Flame might be able to teach me some stuff. Everyone can teach me stuff though, so it's all good. Annette, where were you again? Oh yeah, you're on the other side of the place. You'd be a good reason teacher, wouldn't you?
Professor.
Teach me how to reason.
Maybe I wasn't...
I'm only getting goods. Let's get better than goods. I guess doing it with Manuela. No, Hanneman. Hanneman's reason, isn't he?
What do you say? I am perhaps...
Manuela's faith. Wow. None of you guys are teaching me very well.
Professor? My, at your... No,
Just gonna point that out. None of you are actually doing that much to help. I can start getting my flying up. Suddenly make a push for Falco Knight. Who else? Who else? Felix Ignatz? Petra Ingrid Hilda? Linhart? Linhart spellcaster? I don't even know. Shows you how much I know. Flame obviously is. Persephia. What is your reason at currently? It should be an A-ish.
Perhaps I should probably... I don't... Because of... I fight for...
Yeah, finally we got a good lesson. Right, one more and we'll push you up another rank. Bernie, we've already spoke to those two. Do you think Marianne could teach me? I'm betting she's faith, but she surely should have some levels in reason as well, right? Nope, faith, pure faith.
Professor.
You know what? Teach me. We should find one more. And I might be able to push my rank over. I don't think I will. Dorothea, oh yeah, I forget. Third floor exists. I forgot that the third floor exists because it's new. I was looking for the normal sections of it all. Oh, and yeah, good. Well, that'll get me to a C. Do I get new spells? Bulganone.
There's still more to learn.
There we go. We're getting some spells to add on to our repertoire. Last thing, shall I go and complete our mission, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who'd be better for this? Felix or Petra? It's kind of cool with people standing around that. What is her base avoidance now? Must be pretty damn high. She definitely doesn't miss anymore, that's for sure. And that could be quite good in that kind of setting. Dimitri... No, not Dimitri. Can't even be chosen for this. Felix has a defense of 18. So he's higher defense for it. That's cool. He's got all the speed in the world. Should I send Petra? She's got a lot less HP than Felix as well. That's the problem. It's advanced swords, you know. It's against the sword master at the end of it. I feel like I should go with Felix. If we're going to enter it. I was hoping for his dodge rate to be pretty good, but his hit rate isn't actually that good. Oh, we did just one-shot the guy though, however. So I guess that works. Can't one-shot this guy though. Oh, you nearly did though.
Too easy. It was meant to be.
Felix seems a bit more calm in the time that's gone past. I'd love to know more about that time. Damn, so close.
Pointless. It was meant to be.
Not that much of a chance at this point. We're busting through these guys.
I'll cut you down. All right, next.
That's a very Link scream. Get a nice critical in there. We can't double this guy. Sorry, woman. It's the one. It's her. She's back.
You thought well.
She survived the war. Well, Felix wins. And now it's time to head out of the monastery and to battle. Silver sword plus as a reward for victory. Thank you very much for that. We'll take the professor level as well, which I did not get from eating this week. but I did gain a new spell, so maybe that is worth, depending on how you look at it. However, we do have other supports that we should cover before we go to battle when I think about it, because let's face it, that's how they generate more supports, right? Though this should be the ending supports for a lot of people. So, shall we get through them? And then go to our weeks of battle, where we'll probably generate more supports after that. Ingrid and Ash, the A-team, the flying team.
There you are, Ingrid.
Whoa, hi Ash. You seem excited. What's that you're holding?
A book I found in town. I bought it for you.
For me? Ash, this looks very costly. Antique books like this are never cheap. Wow, the cover is stunning, and the binding is still in fantastic condition.
I drove a hard bargain. Still, I'll probably have to cut back on my spending for a while.
Why did you go to so much trouble?
It wasn't easy, but as soon as I came across this legend, I knew you had to read it too.
Well then, I will read it. Oh, the knight on the cover looks striking.
Fascinating, right? I was captivated from the moment I laid eyes on the cover.
There's an aura of stoicism intermingled with beauty, even amid a gruesome battle. Wait, looking closer at the face, this knight is a woman.
Yes, and she was a real historical figure. She was born into a noble family and bore a crest, but she was accepted into the king's service as a knight. She fought in many battles at her king's side, serving him all her life as his right hand. Oh, sorry, I've said too much. I didn't mean to spoil the story for you. I'm just so excited. I hope you enjoy it too.
Thank you for the encouragement, Ash. Living as a knight is certainly not an easy task. I know it will mean much pain, strife, and heartache. But I still want to pursue that dream. Talking to you has reminded me. I'm not the type who gives up easily.
That's the Ingrid I know.
So to start, I'm going to read this book.
Great! When you're finished and freshly inspired, we'll talk about becoming knights. Not the ones in stories either. The real thing.
I look forward to it, Ash.
Aren't you guys knights already? You are in my book. Well, let's do a Felix support. I'm waiting for Mercedes and Annette support, if you know what I mean. But it seems that we have a B support between Felix and Mercedes. I didn't actually get to B yet.
Here you are.
Oh, were you looking for me, Felix?
You were injured in the last battle. Are you okay?
I'm fine now. Thank you for your concern.
You really are troublesome.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to get in your way out there. I just couldn't help but worry. I was only trying to keep an eye on you.
What are you even doing on the battlefield? You endangered yourself and got hurt. Such a stupid thing to do.
Yes, of course, you're right. I have no excuses.
If you intend to carry on being such a fool, you'd best stay near me.
Are you sure? I'd hate to get in your way again.
You can, You can keep thinking of me as your little brother. And that'd be better than going through this again.
But I thought you didn't like that. Didn't you say you were fed up with it?
I am fed up with it. I've already spent years filling in for someone who's dead. My older brother inspired love and respect. He was a great knight. He died. Since his death, his memory has followed me around like a shadow.
Oh, I didn't know you had a brother too.
I don't let my personal feelings distract me on the battlefield. Still, do I really remind you of him?
Well, you don't look like him, but something about you feels so familiar. It just makes me want to protect you. That's not to say that you're incapable or unreliable or anything like that. In fact, it's quite the opposite. You're the one who just came to check on me.
You need to pay attention to your surroundings. You're reckless. Lives are at stake, including mine when I have to run over and save your skin.
Yes,
I'll try to be more careful. Thank you for being so kind, Felix.
Whatever.
When has anyone had to save Mercy's skin? She literally just walks up to people, and if she doesn't like them, she turns them into a fireable roast. Obviously, they were going to be NA support, so let's finally get it. Though it also seems that Mercy has one with Cyril at this point in time.
Annie, do you have a moment?
Is this about what happened when we were shopping? If so, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Not so fast. I haven't properly apologized yet. So, I'm sorry. I got scared. Imagine if something bad happened to you because of me.
Mercy.
You would have just run away if you were on your own, wouldn't you? Instead, you acted defensively because I was there. I dragged you down.
Mercy, you're upsetting me. How dare you say that you dragged me down? You know why I was acting so recklessly? Because I wanted to protect my best friend in the whole world.
Annie.
Do you remember when we first enrolled at the academy? It seemed like everyone was leagues ahead of us and so far out of reach. I felt completely hopeless. But because you were there, I didn't lose hope. So, don't say stupid things about how you dragged me down or how you don't deserve things.
Thank you for saying that. And again, I'm sorry. You're just so important to me. I know I could never find another friend like you. You've stayed by my side through thick and thin. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if anything happened to you because of me.
Mercy, can we be friends again?
Of course, Annie. Friends forever.
Good. I don't know what I would have done if we hadn't found a way to make up.
I'm sorry. I should have said something sooner.
No, I'm the one who should have stopped being so stubborn and said something. You know, now that everything's as it should be, I'm suddenly starving.
That's just like you. Come, let's go for tea.
Ooh, let's! And we should have some Mercy-baked sweets on the side. I think I love you more than just about anything in the world.
You do? Oh, Annie, you're too sweet.
Not as sweet as your baking. I love your baking more than anything in the world, too. Other than you.
Well, I'm always happy to bake for you, Annie.
I'm so happy to have you bake, back.
Well, don't have an ulterior motive for your friendship that you're basically just revealing at all times as well. Yes, I get to have treats. I mean, I love you, Mercy. But yes, I'm going to have you bake. For me. Give me the food. Sure. Well, let's get another Mercy one while we're at it. With Cyril.
What's this? Well, if it isn't Cyril. How did he manage to fall asleep here? The warmth must have put him right down. He looks so cute when he's napping. I'll just keep reading. No need to disturb him. Good morning, Cyril. Did you sleep well?
What? Where?
It's Mercedes. I thought you'd remember my name by now.
Oh, sorry. I know it, but it's hard to say.
You're from Elmira, aren't you? I hope you haven't been uncomfortable here at the academy.
Ah, it's great. I eat every day.
Were you not eating before you came here?
Every couple days, maybe. It was rough.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you hungry? You should eat up, to make up for all the meals you missed in the past.
Okay. Thank you,
Just call me Mercy. That's what my friends call me.
Mercy. Mercy. Hey! Thanks, Mercy. Well, I had a good sleep, but there's work to do now. See ya.
It doesn't seem like he has very many friends here. It's troubling, but I probably shouldn't pry.
Yeah, you mammal. Well, we've gone from one mammal support to another mammal support. Annette. Annette. I was hoping this was the case. And Lasefia as well.
Father! Father! Why do you pretend not to recognize me?
Annette,
I've been looking everywhere for you. Please stop treating me like a stranger. I can't bear it. Father, wait! How long will you keep avoiding me like this?
I have lost the right to face you or your mother.
This has nothing to do with rights. We're family. I'm your daughter.
Indeed, you are my daughter. Yet I am no father. I am only a fool who abandoned his family.
You really think it was foolish to abandon us?
I do.
Then the least you can do is apologize. I'm fine, but Mother deserves as much. I finished my studies at the School of Sorcery and the Officers' Academy. I have a busy and satisfying life now. But Mother, she's waited for you to return all this time, living under my uncle's roof.
I am sorry, Annette.
I already told you. Don't say that to me. Apologize to Mother. Let her see your face.
That I cannot do. I know you do not understand, but it is the way of things. As for you, Annette, say the word, and I will disappear from your life forever. For now, though, I must return to my duties.
Father, how could you be so cruel?
That's the support I was waiting for quite some time. It seems we must have just got it on the last map. So the last support that we have on our list is Lasefia and Annette, the casters.
Oh, you're still here?
Lysithia, hi. Did you forget something?
I did. What are you reading?
Just something I found. Though there are things in here I don't quite get.
Is that the Compendium of Light and Dark?
It is! Amazing how you could tell that just from a glance at the cover.
I've read it so many times, I have nearly the entire thing memorized. That said, it does seem to take liberties with some topics, so be aware of that while you're reading it.
Wait, really? Yikes. Thanks for the warning.
You've got quite the stack of books here for only wanting to brush up on one thing. I knew you were a hard worker, Annette.
No, not as much as some people. Oh, sorry. There I go again.
It's alright. In getting to know you, I've taken some time to self-reflect. I used to think that I worked harder than anyone. But I'm not so sure anymore. I have to work even harder to keep pace with you.
Oh no! But then I'll have to work extra hard to keep up with you!
Well, if you work extra hard, I'll need to work super duper extra hard.
Oh, come on! Fine. Super duper quadruple extra hard it is.
Okay, that's enough. We could do this forever, but we've got better things to do.
Sorry. It's fun to see you get carried away like that, though.
I'm glad we had this chat. I feel excited to continue working super duper extra hard now. I'm lucky to have someone like you around to inspire me.
I feel the same. I'll do my best to keep pace with you.
Why are you smiling?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about how nice it is that we can motivate each other like this.
It is nice, isn't it? But I still intend to surpass you.
Nuh-uh, I'm gonna surpass you. But before that, could you explain this part of the book to me?
I'm not quite sure how someone of your caliber is struggling with this one, but let me break it down for you.
The backhanded insult at the end. No. Annette and Lasefia have attained a support level of B, which is as high as they can be, it seems. Now we've reached the end of the road for quite a few people's supports at this point in time. Especially Annette's stuff. So it seems you got these guys here that can get supports, but they need to get like an A with the ticks. They've got several kind of things to do. Professor? Professor? Is that how we're speaking now, is it? Right, so we found out there's no more lost items. We gave away our lost items. It's time to finish exploring. We wish to proceed. There's some things I need to look at as well, though, when I think about it. It's time to instruct. Of course it is. Do I actually have enough time to instruct for everyone? Oh god, I really should have probably had some food as well. I got 7 instructions, but I've just realised. Oh, hello. I'm still teaching, but I'm teaching in a different room. We've even got more students in here, but some people are slacking off. They're definitely missing some people. Where's Dimitri? Right, clearing rebel for armored now. Work together to clear rebel away at the monastery. I'm guessing your goals are still what I've had you set as. Yeah, the custom focus is cool. Threatening from a distance. Right, time to do this whole thing again. This chestnut will do that. So let's instruct you first, Felix. We know what we want for you. A billion more reason. Why is it I need to get you into more Savant? Because you managed to not get it last time? Sword A or higher. Don't know, we still haven't got the sword skill up high enough. I mean, it's going to be easier to hit the sword rank at this point, probably.
Quite intriguing. Thank you.
Need some perfects. No?
Quite intriguing. Thank you.
God, he requires quite a lot to get him up to the next level, to be fair. Ash for his next class. He's missing axe and flying. He was doing flying alongside Petra, wasn't he? Well, look, if it flying is the most likely to get up.
Whew, that's a relief. You're making me blush.
I can always spec him over to Sniper for a bit.
I've learned a lot. This will be useful. This will be useful.
2 perfects.
That's a relief.
I got you where we wanted you to be. So in terms of goals-wise, you're still learning both axes and flying currently. Great. I should probably reclass you then when I think about it. Sylvain. He needs more reason, but reason is something we could probably hammer him on quite a bit. It is nice to have all these new looks for people, I agree. Go on, perfect.
Hey, that was useful.
Great, it's not great enough. You failed me. Right, Mercy has already hit Gremory. So, in terms of, like, other classes that she can be, if she's already hit that, and she's already mastered out, the only other things we could probably make her is, well, either train us with swords to give her more Savant, that would be a bit weird, or give us, like, the Holy Knights. So it would be, like, lances and riding from now on. Should be a bit weird. She's heavily learning reason still. Give you reason and riding. I know, you've already got what you want, really. I mean, technically, I can also instruct her in, like, these things way better than I could before. Oh, wow, Lances is a heavy down for her. Getting her into another class seems a bit nightmarish. But I get extra points because I've had her on riding.
Now I feel like I'm getting somewhere.
Wow, we didn't even get to an E+. Annette needs faith if she's going to go up higher from where she is currently. It's already nearly an A thingy there.
Thanks for your time.
We want to get into Gremory, maybe?
Yes, that's it.
C+ will help her ranking a little bit.
I'll get the next one, too.
So let's change your goals again from what you're at currently. Fit you back to faith reason for now. Ingrid. Ingrid's already in a masterclass. So where do you take her from here? I mean, we could make her into... Pretty much the only other thing is probably Wyvern Horse. That's relatively easy to get to because we're already at Lance's and we should be relatively there for flying. If we wanted to teach her anything else, so... If we change her goal at this point... I mean, she could get a B+ there. She's got her Lances at A. Let's teach you axes. And flying. We'll push your horses to a thingy. Why not? Let's instruct you. So we want more... Obviously we want to train axes. Let's just take our horses up over.
I appreciate your guidance.
B+ ain't bad.
I'm finally grasping this.
Gives her options. Didn't get any new abilities though. And then hammer axes.
That was challenging. That was challenging.
Was it really though? Alright, we've still got one more lessoning to do. Do we do Petra or Liz? Let's do Pet. Because we're going to have to train some other people in the future anyway. It looked like we were trying to take you to Wyvern Lord, but nothing's really close enough. Lance Axe flying. I mean, Axe is going quite well. Lance is,
I have understanding.
I mean, we can get to a B in Axes pretty easy by the look of it.
Giving me praise? I will get more soon.
Did I finish Paladin with Ingrid? No, I'm going to though. We will spit back down again. That's not a problem there. Let's just push you over. Lance Breaker.
The next step.
Speaking of lances, we'll just hit you for a bit there. And that's our last teaching. I don't think that gives Petra much in the way of getting what she wants there, because she's still got a lot more in Axes to learn. What are you currently learning? Lance is flying. Yeah, it's not exactly easy to get you there, is it? No, sir. So group tasks would be Skywatch, and I'm guessing Ash and Ingrid again. Not Ash and Ingrid. Ash and Petra. Still doing them, as usual. As we go to the end of the week.
I have a question.
Right, what question? I just think about how even now someone out there is still fighting something. I just can't seem to sit still, even during my breaks. What should I do at times like that? Resting well is as important as working hard, yes.
Is that so?
She didn't like that. Yes, I know that's not fitting for her personality, but sometimes you've really got to drum it into the skulls of these kids.
Onwards.
Super seriously. Dave, thank you for the sub. 5 months. Thank you very much. Focus on axe and brawling for you, is it? Focus on axe and brawl skills to excel as a war master. Sure, you do what you want. It's the same thing, but still. Good luck on that, Raphael. Good luck on that. A paralog's appeared. How did we get that?
For the two of us, this'll be a breeze.
We will be doing the best. We had a great result.
A perfect result, I'll have you know. Alright, at least the Mercy's got horses up a little bit. She's got her riding skill up. She'll soon surpass me. Ingrid was close getting the axes to a D. Sephia's got a faith to a C. Hilda's axes to a B+. Hanneman and Manuela got their random weapon skills up.
Perseverance is the key.
Right, Lasefia learnt a spell called Seraphim. What's that? You've got to check out a lot, to be honest. Axe Prowse level 4 is learned.
Perhaps I'll expand the scope of my research.
Bow Prowse level 4.
I always was a quick study.
Sword Prowse level 4. And that's it for now. Even more teaching. So the teaching never stops. St. Cyril's Day today, there'll be a hymn. We will participate in the hymn recital. With that.
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Law. Get it? Law.
Law. It's fine. We can all hit that note. Well, the man was getting some Professor XP in. So I'm happy with that. But a paralog's appear. The Weather Veins of Fódlan. Annette and Gilbert hope to acquire the hero's relic of House Dominic from Annette's uncle, Baron Dominic. Is that from getting them support? Or just because he's finally in the pie? Well then, I don't know how long we've got to do that, because we've got a quest and a rare monster each week, it seems. We were going to do battle this week, explore next week, battle again. Everyone chooses to do battle at this point, it seems. Right, I need to continue to learn some of my old stuff. So let's go to inventory reclass. I want to get these learned. Learn Swordmaster, Oliz.
I must keep learning.
Even though you have massive stat downs from you being that. I want you to learn Paladin at some point as well, Dimitri, but it just seems quite fitting to have you in your crazy class at the moment. Where were you at with Paladin? 50. This is still learning that. Ash needs to change, yes. Ash may as well work to something else for a time being. He's within the 70% range for Wyvern Lord now. Shall I give it a go? Hey! Well, I guess Ash is going to continue on a Wyvern.
What a relief.
So he is the Lord of Wyverns now. Even though he can also learn to do other stuff in the time being. He didn't need to. He got his next class. He's in a master class. Sylvain's still got a bit to go for other stuff, but he hasn't mastered Paladin yet, I don't think. Oops, wrong bit. So he's close. I've got another knowledge gem. I should really put that on someone. You're in Grimory. So that's fine. Annette. Yes, Annette is someone we need to look into. So let's go into our abilities currently. Right. Annette learned Special Dance. What is Special Dance? When using the dance ability, grant Dex, Speed, Luck +4 to target ally. So the chance to double, Luck to not get critical down to that Dex as well. She's got a Special Dance now. But if I change off her class, she can't dance anymore. So if I want to spec her in something else to learn more stuff, then she's gonna sadly move away from that anyway. Because she still hasn't learned her Warlock stuff yet. Don't know how she looks in it currently, but I feel like dance was really good though.
May as well give it a shot.
So that kind of sucks. I like her in Dancer. Right, Ingrid's got to go back and learn finish off Paladin.
I must figure this out, and fast.
Yes. Do you know what, then? We're going to get you done with that. You're currently wearing an accuracy ring. Which does how much? 10 hit? We're going to have to store that for a time being. I'm sure I've got another knowledge gem, right? We're going to give you that. So that's all cool. This is... Yeah, we got +1 range on you. Do I give that to you for a time being? Doesn't give any extra magical power, but that extra range could be quite nice. We can see how it works out. Relate to the crest of Gloucester. I don't have anyone with a crest of Gloucester. You got the experience gem on you, have you? So we got that. Then Ash has learnt... Alright, you kind of want all of these. He's learned Seal Defense. If unit damages foe during combat, foe suffers defense -6 for 1 turn after combat. It's kind of cool. We want that one in the future, but I think Ash needs a bit more HP just to randomly grow. Mercedes, not really much to fill the stuff there. And she's got the most abilities by far. I mean, I don't think you need HP 5 anymore. Do you want black magic avoidance, maybe? Gives him an interesting talent. I mean, we'll obviously want that in the future. But he can't use any currently, so... That's not a thing. We've got Vantage, but I'm not actually sure we're getting the use out of that. Because it's less than 50%, and I've never been in that kind of state. So I could probably get like something else on to boost me up a little bit more, like Reason, for example. Not that I'm using that as a Swordmaster either. I think there's anyone else with anything like I need to pick up. Lancebreaker 2 is pretty good. You got Close Counter. So they've got some nice abilities on them. Combat Arts are fine. I do need to probably refill my battalions at some point. Oh, I don't know how this crap works, so let's do it. I'll only find out by experimenting. Now that you're this, take this and maximum magic ridiculous range, Annette. Occasionally conserves uses of attack magic. She's got that, she's got a crest, you can use it, right? So that's cool. Lots of free classes to learn master thing. Should I just get Dimitri in it now? I'll keep Dimitri in his one. And I'll class him back to Paladin once Ingrid's learnt hers. And then that should work from there. I'm amazed how much I still need to do. Finally, we head out. You do have some with the Crest of Gloucester? You have 2, in fact? Yes, well, I'll look it up. Like, it's Lasefia staff. You see, you keep saying that. It's whoever I give it to staff. I don't care. Right, bandits on the Rhodos coast. What level are these things now? Well, they're around my level. The quests are lower level. The Paralog is level 27. That's available for a while. So maybe I'll start off with the quests, to be perfectly honest. Let's deal with the deserters. We can persuade them to join us, can we? Olis says no. Olis says I'm not really actually all that interested in the relic system of this game. To be perfectly honest, I'm way more interested in base characters and base abilities. I don't like special limited time use weapons like that. Even though you can recharge them. Well, there's different music. Well, that's a lot of bandits with bows right in front of me to start off with. We've got... Whoa, what's this? Abraxas. Advanced light magic calls light from the heavens down on foes. 31 damage. And physics on these guys? Both of them have Abraxas? Why did you leave me, guys? Whoa. Spellcasters now have damage. What? And look at all these archers! Archer alleyway? Right, we're going to persuade them to join us by beating the crap out of them. So we want Ingrid on this side because 25 res. Ash isn't bad on this side because she's got some high res too. Who else has got good res? Well, of course our casters. She's got 25 crit rate with under. Sylvain's been getting some res. Alright, all our casters are over this side. I feel like we should do a little bit of a swap here. Because I'm not faith-based at the moment. So I think we should be fine to approach them. And sort some of them out, but... I'm not liking the thought of these nasty guys, that's for sure. Looks like they can only attack to there, though. So we'd want to have someone like Ingrid to attack that side. Is what I'd say. Ingrid to attack that guy and then pull those guys on. Some nasty spells they have. Hilda's on map. How is Hilda on map? We've just been given an extra deploy space, have we? What to do? And then the realization. And then he remembers. Ah, yes, to do. Right, Annette. I want you to support more. You're already support with him? Can you not support together? There we go. Maybe that can build them some support, which would be nice. Do-do! Well, we can easily force our way up on these ranks. Not a problem. It's about working things out after that. Anyone behind us? Not that I can see. Time to fight. That extra space. Hilda is the new to-do then.
I'm your girl.
I'm your girl. Come on then. Time to go to work with the complete and utter one-shots. Wait, you didn't even need to go that close, do you? Where do you have to go to? Can you attack him from here? No. How does this work then? You just kill him.
What's next?
Fine. You just kill him from massive range. It's all good.
My heart burns with pride.
Frigid pride!
Ready when you are.
Well, time to let these guys come at me with a bit of their spell power.
My duty is your death.
What? No, not their death! We're convincing them to join! That's not your duty! Do you not remember this fact? We weren't trying to kill them!
I'd be honored.
I would be. I could definitely see that was a spare spot where no archers could hit me. I mean, I can always dismount as well.
What's my strategy?
I'm going to stand next to you. That's my strategy now. Right, that's that side done. These sides can reach well in, of course. So many bowmen who would love to take so many pot shots on me.
I'll cut through.
I'd say they're probably both going to attack Felix no matter what if Felix moves up.
Shall we?
I would love to get you some experience. I probably feel like I should keep pushing towards your class up.
You fought well.
As easy as 1, 2, 3.
At your service.
Right, if Mercy moves in, she's going to call that. Ah, I just realized
What's the plan?
I really should have taken anyone
I'll
but
comply.
Dimitri up. It's a bit of a shame. Why didn't I realize that? Because you want the experience. You don't want it on Dimitri. Dimitri's already got a ton of experience.
See you in the eternal flames.
It's called hell. I'm hoping you've got some more movement now. Movement of 5 at the Gremory. Plus you look splendiferous. I forgot that you actually had trouble with stairs. Alright, time for Felix to dodge some attacks, I feel.
Too easy.
I did a cartwheel.
Pointless.
While mocking them. A hit of 1?
Too slow.
How'd you miss with that?